Well, everybody has probably heard the phrase the calm before the storm. But did you ever think about it from the other way around? Did you ever think about it from the point of the storm before the calm? Before I get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind, real that like button for me. Also, sharing this video with your friends and family. And also give a subscribe here if you are new, because I really think that you're going to enjoy the content that you find here on the channel. But getting back to this now, the storm before the calm. I think often in our lives, you know, especially as Christians, when we get into a situation where we're in a storm in our life, and it could be anything. It could be physical in your body, it can be emotional, it can be financial, it can be something relational. You just never know. It could be practically anything. And I look at it like this storm is going on constantly. You're being rocked around from side to side. And just when you think maybe you're going to be coming out of it, and just bam, the winds kick up again. They knock you back down. And this just repeats itself. And this could seem like it's taken place for a long time. Storms last for all different, kinds of time, depending on what it is that you're going through. Because I'm going through many of my own storms in my own personal life. And I know at times it seems like, where's the hope? When's the sun going to shine again? When is the calm going to set in? When are these stormy waters? When are they going to finally calm down? Where you're able to finally just take a breath and breathe for a second and think, you know what? I made it through. I got through that. It was hard. It was horrible, but I made it through. I'm reminded of the story in the Bible where, if you guys remember, Jesus was in the boat with the disciples. And you remember, Jesus was actually taking a nap. He was sleeping. And that big storm came in, right? And the disciples were all freaking out. They were just beside themselves. They didn't know what to do. They thought for sure that, you know what, they're going down. This boat's going to get tipped over. They're going to drown. I mean, they were in a panic. It was just pure chaos. But all the while, there's Jesus just sleeping in the boat. Never bothered, never woke up until the disciples actually woke him up. And they said, Master, help us, Master. There's this storm coming. And, we're all going to get, knocked out here, or whatever the case. And Jesus, he got up and he looked out at the storm and he rebuked it. He rebuked the wind. He rebuked the storm. And then what happened? All of a sudden, those waves that were going all over the place, that were rocking that boat from side to side, they stopped. And then all of a sudden, the seas were completely calm and they were completely still. And Jesus told the disciples that. He said, that's all you had to do. You just had to rebuke the wind. You just had to rebuke that storm. You had to speak to it. And I think that's the key message that Jesus was trying to get across, was that you have to speak to these storms. Now, in this case, it was an actual weather type physical storm that was coming in that was going to, take them out. But the same can be applied for the storms in your life, like I had mentioned earlier, whether it's sickness, whether, it's relational, financial, whatever the case may be. You have to speak to those storms the same way that Jesus spoke to the storm in the boat with the disciples. Because the thing about storms is they don't last forever. They certainly come, and they can be brutal, and they can knock you down, and they can bruise you up, and you can be just battered sometimes beyond recognition, it would seem like. But they don't last forever. And once they're over, then comes the calm. So it's the storm before the calm. But just know that there is hope on that other side. Even if it doesn't always seem like it, there's still that hope. Those waters that are raging right now in your life, they can and will calm down. Timing is hard. Being patient is hard. I can admit that firsthand. Everything, though, will happen in God's timing. He has a plan. And remember, we're on this earth, but only for a season. We're going to a better place when time is up, when it's all said and done, where the things you face in your day to day life don't exist anymore. Sickness, disease, famines, torture, violence. It doesn't exist in God's world, in heaven. But just know that He'll get you through it one way or another. It could get brutal for a while, and it's not always going to be easy, but you'll get to the calm. I think we all will. Anyway, I hope that helped you guys out today. Just want to say God bless you guys. Thanks for supporting this channel. Again, if you're new, please subscribe. And again, share this video with your friends and family. Click that like button. And I will be back with more, guys. Okay, just stay safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you. And I will talk with you soon.